Many people have the custom when they make Kiddush on Shabbos to hold the cup on their palm, sometimes flat, sometimes with their fingers around the bottom of the cup, but the cup rests on the palm. Why? Some say that the source is this week's Parshat, because in the wine minister's dream he explains how he placed Pharaoh's cup on Pharaoh's palm. So apparently that's the way a king holds a cup. So when we're raising that cup for Kiddush to sanctify God, the king's name, we hold it in the royal fashion. But still, why does the wine minister get that merit? Couldn't we have had another scene with one of our great ancestors, Abraham or Moshe or somebody holding a cup on their palm? Why do we learn it from the wine minister? To answer that question, I want to ask you a different question. What did Yosef see in the wine minister's dream that caused him to interpret it favorably and tell the wine minister, in 3 days, you'll be back in your position, versus the dream of the baker, whom Yosef told in 3 days, you're going to get killed? Look carefully at the two dreams. In the wine minister's dream, he's holding Pharaoh's cup in his hand, and he's squeezing the grapes himself into the cup, and then he's placing the cup on Pharaoh's hand. The guy is sleeping, having a dream. Often dreams are products of what we were thinking about during the day. This guy is sleeping and dreaming about serving his master, carefully holding the cup, squeezing the grapes himself. He's not delegating the responsibility, placing the cup carefully on his master's hand. That's a good servant. 3 days, he's going back to his position. Now look at the baker's dream. The baker's got these fancy baskets. Pharaoh's food is in them. Instead of holding them in his hands, protecting Pharaoh's food, or covering them, also protecting Pharaoh's food, he's got the baskets on his head, and birds are pecking at Pharaoh's, his master's food. That is not a good servant. Off with his head. So the wine minister is a very, very loyal servant, even in his sleep, dreaming about serving his master. And in fact, at the Passover Seder, one of the reasons for the 4 cups of wine is that they correspond to the 4 mentions of the cup of Pharaoh in the wine minister's dreams and in Yosef's interpretation. That's a guy who's teaching us how to serve a master. On Passover, we celebrate our freedom, but not freedom to do whatever we want, freedom to serve our master, to serve God. And maybe it's the same answer for the Kiddush cup. When we hold that cup up to sanctify God's name, we want to think of ourselves as very loyal, faithful servants, always thinking about how we can improve, even in our sleep, dreaming of ways to be better servants to our Father in heaven.